This is Across the Streams Media Podcast.
Hey kids, how would you like to hear this on the screen instead of the great show you came to see? That's what you sound like. Honest. Please cooperate and do your part in keeping this theater quiet so everyone, including you, can enjoy it. Now remember, lots of adults and kids too paid admission to enjoy the show. We must insist on absolute quiet. Otherwise, we will be forced to evict all disturbance makers from the theater. Thank you.
Don't go in, Jim. It's the most horrible thing I've ever seen in my life.
So what's this movie about, man?
Oh, it's about all kinds of things, man. It's like a bunch of crazy movies, man, they put together. It's like The Incredible Shrinking Man versus the 50-Foot Woman, and then try to get it on.
No, man! Remember all those movies about brains? That's what it's about! Brains!
Don't listen to them. Come on, I'm the one plugged in. Let me tell you what it is. It's youth, it's fun, it's everything you, the audience, is about. And there's dirty parts, too.
This movie is about movies that have scary monsters in them. And the monsters come and they smash you. And they get you like that. And then a great big alligator comes and gets you right by the throat in this movie like that. And you can't get away. Ah!
Move in an orderly fashion towards the city. We repeat, move towards the city.
Keep calm. Take shelter in basement. Take shelter in basement.
Please evacuate the villages and the countryside. Do not bring valuables. They will only slow you down.
Are you sure it's this way?
I think so. I was almost sure that it was. What do you think will be the next obstacle the Earth people will put in our way?
Well, as long as they can think, we'll have our problems.
I want my money back.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dan Aykroyd Podcast. I am your host, Scott White, and I am joined once again by Mr. Will Fordyce.
Hello, people.
This is the third time. We've tried to start this podcast 2 other times. This is the third time. Hopefully, this is the magic time that we get to go. We are doing the movie documentary. It Came from Hollywood, which was it's a compilation film hosted by Dan Aykroyd, John Candy, Cheech and Chong, and Gilda Radner.
I didn't know what to expect at first, but it was definitely like as I the premise, because you sent me the link and I was like, okay, we'll watch this movie, and I just dove in like blind, and so this was it was interesting.
Right, so there was this early time in the 80s where we'd get these compilation movies. Another one I can think of off the top of my head was Terror in the Aisles, where they would have a host talk about these clips from horror movies. And it didn't last long, but there was a couple of them that went out, and this was one of them.
Oh, I was going to say, like, the one that I recently saw, somebody recommended to me as part of a, like, fun movie watch was Creepshow. And it was very much like, I guess there was, like you're saying, that pocket where it was just, it wasn't one giant movie, but it was these little slices of everything. And so, I found that, I didn't know that there was, like, a heyday for these types of movies. So that's interesting.
Actually be perfect now because of everybody's short attention span. These movies could make a comeback.
There you go. I have a friend working on a project that's going to be similar to this, so we'll plug it on the back. Well, I won't plug it, but it'll be something for sure. It's coming.
Oh, excellent. So the movie starts off with Cheech and Chong buying movie tickets, and Chong is like, "Hey, what's this movie about?" And then we go into clips of the movie, and then Dan and Gilda and John, they're all doing these little characters talking about what's going to happen in the movie. And when it's all said and done, Chong goes, "I want my money back." And that's when I hate when people say that legitimately made me laugh, but that legitimately made me laugh because I don't know about you. You're also a comedian. You know, we deal with comedy all the time.
It's the classic check please line.